August 2022. The world's biggest all-electric racing series. The time has come. Ride the Gen2 kart and experience e-racing. Next level e-speed.
Hello, what is up everyone? RL57 here, back with yet another KartRider Rush Plus video, and today we'll be taking a look at this. The all-new Formula E Gen2 kart, which just released in KartRider Rush Plus. And would you look at that, it's now a kart in this game. Like, nobody expected this collaboration to be releasing by the looks of things, because you know, Nexon, they have some issues with their copyrights and whatnot, so they don't basically release it. But turns out they paid Formula E just to release this globally, as well as the Formula E sponsors. As you can see on the sides of the car, there are a bunch of sponsors, and basically Nexon had to pay every single one of them just to make this kart appear in this game, which honestly looks great. But for the price, it's not a bad price. It's not bad. I was expecting it to be a price of more like a meta kart or something, but turns out the price of this is more to be like a Shadow the Hedgehog, you might remember from my previous review. So turns out that this is apparently a cheaper alternative to the meta karts currently. Like, of course, not really Plasma, because Plasma is quite fast. Not Super Cotton. Okay, maybe like Ranger Gold and Beetle Dasher. It's more of like a cheaper alternative, as well as this kart right here is basically as fast as those two, which to me personally, it's way more worth it. Because if you're like planning to buy a kart like Beetle Dasher, you don't need to. You can just get this. Literally, it has the same stats, nearly the same stats, and the speeds are like 0.2 something difference. That's it. Like, it's literally that fast. This is actually available in the like more of like the wishing event. What do you call it? Twinkle Star, yeah. So it's available here to purchase. You can get the kart itself, as well as, of course, you get the dashboard. And let us see the Wishing Star event. So this is basically how you would have to buy this. You have to go to the Wishing Star event, and then you have to buy the Wishing Star items. So in order to get the Gen 2 kart, you would have to need to prepare around 3,000 batteries at least to get the full amount. First, I got lucky coins as the first attempt. Second attempt, Star Jewel, not bad. Third attempt right here, we have spray, not bad rewards. Then we got the Bazzy shard, not too bad. Okay, we got the K coins, and we got the Gen 2. So am I considered lucky? I have no idea. Let me know in the comments whether I'm lucky or not, because I got this on the, what is it, 4th or 5th attempt. So it ain't be too bad. So I'm just adding more wishing stars just for the dashboard. So I got the L badge, not bad. I was expecting the dashboard. Maybe is it this attempt? Yep, it is. Just gonna add 2 more stars so that I could just finish it all up. And the last one, okay, chroma spray. So here's some gameplay of the Formula E. Of course, we're fighting against bots as usual, and maybe some random players here. So about this kart, of course you already know Formula E is the company that is behind all of the Gen 2 management. You know, the Formula E racing, like it's mostly like F1 basically, like the management of F1, but it's under cooperation with Formula E and also FIA. As you may know, FIA is, well, it almost cooperates with every single racing team. It's like for the whole world, like literally. And also you may also know about the Formula E. Formula E company is all over the globe, including South Korea, I think. Seoul, I think that's how you say it. And then it's all over America. We have in Saudi Arabia. Where else? You might remember the race of the Formula E's at Yas Marina. And then we have some, I think, at Brazil. I'm not too sure about that, but still. Yes, and of course we have some Formula E racing at Singapore. Of course, Singapore has their own track that they race on. Unfortunately, the tracks that Formula E is based on is quite different than normal GT3, GT4, Pro-Am type of racing. It's quite different, even though Yas Marina is used for many types of racing. Like, for example, Sepang circuit, or maybe Fuji circuit, for example. I know Fuji, I think they do some F1, but for Sepang, they're not open for F1 if I'm not mistaken. I can't recall. I think they do, but I just can't remember. But Formula E is, well, they take some popular tracks along the way. It's not really specific, but it is what it is. They just race on some tracks that Formula E has decided to select from the group of tracks, which to be honest is quite great. Now enough of that, let's talk about this Formula E Gen2 kart. Of course, this is the Formula E Gen2, a slick looking kart, not gonna lie. It has some body shape of the Beetle Dasher. You might remember the season 11 meta kart that of course it's in the kart center, not in a bingo. It's only a bingo in Chinese server. So the shape between the Formula E as well as the Beetle Dasher looks quite, honestly, it looks quite similar to each other, but well, the stats are basically almost the same, just that the Formula E is just slightly upgraded from the Beetle Dasher, as well as another kart which you might remember from season 12, which is the Ranger Gold. Yeah, Golden Ranger, however you call it, or maybe you call it Tiger Ranger, I'm not sure. Up to you. Both of them have nearly the same stats, which makes this kart on par with the Season 11 and 12 meta karts, but it's not as quick enough as Super Cotton as well as Plasma. Of course, Plasma is high in acceleration, its duration is quite long, like it maintains the speed for quite a long length of time, whereas Super Cotton is just straight to the point. It's more of like a buffed version of the Ranger Gold, but just, well, sorta kinda upgraded in quite a huge way. But this kart can, well, it could try to face against the karts like Super Cotton and Plasma, but it's not really suitable that much. I mean, like, it's a huge competition between the Gen 2, and it kinda makes it a bit tough for you to maintain between each other, but it's quite fast, not gonna lie. Like, for example, the previous card that I have was Monster Gold. Well, the previous card was actually Shadow, but before Shadow was, of course, my Monster Gold from Season 11, the Golden Gear kart. So back then, during the season, the Monster Gold used to be literally similar to Starship Solid, you might remember from Season 10. So those two have similar stats, just that it has a bit of difference. For Monster Gold, it has the S-Charge efficiency, I think. And then, so it's quite a big step up for me from Monster Gold, as well as another kart that I have, which is Super Cycle from Season 8. That's also one of the great karts. I mean, like, for a motorbike with that price, it's not bad. Unless if you're like comparing it to the Season 3 Recce bike. I don't remember what's the actual name, but meh, it's similar to what it is. But this Formula E is quite a big step up for me because, well, this kart is basically a cheaper version of the Ranger Gold and Beetle Dasher. So if you're planning to find a bingo kart that's similar price to Beetle Dasher or some sort, I recommend you getting this because it costs around 2 to 3K batteries, or 2,000 to 3,000. Obviously, I have no idea how I got the chance of getting this Gen 2 kart in 1,440 batteries, because I used up, like, there were like, I think 42 left, Starwish shards, whatever you call that. So I had some extra for the dashboard, which honestly I got the dashboard like two times after this kart, which when I asked some people, they said that they got the dashboard but haven't got the kart until around 3K batteries. So I'm not sure whether I'm lucky or considered as I just don't know. I mean, like, I'm not too sure how am I getting it in a cheap way. I'm not sure. So, for the thoughts and opinions. So, in my opinion, this is fairly a decent cart, not gonna lie. I mean, like, for the price range, I think it may be too cheap, to be honest, but for the stats, it's on par with Ranger Gold and Beetle Dasher, like I said previously. Even though it's not as powerful as the two current meta cards, of course, Super Cotton as well as Plasma, but this can fairly be a decent card for you to get in a cheap way. So if you're planning on saving some of your batteries on getting a cheap alternative speed card, like for example this, and you don't want to spend too much on just the bingo card like the Beetle Dasher and Ranger Gold in the the Mantis Key trade, or Golden Key trade, I think, I don't remember. So if you don't want to pay too much just to get the Beetle Dasher or Ranger Gold, you can get this alternative by just using 3k batteries and spending it for this card. So not only you get the card, you also get the dashboard, which if you want a legendary dashboard in your collection, then why not? So to me personally, this collaboration is quite good in terms of the like how Nexon tried to like negotiate with Formula E to get the sponsors by paying them, and then how this is a big step up from the Sonic collaboration, the Bono collaboration, even the Taycan collaboration, which didn't come to global, but it was with Korean servers. This is a huge step up from all of the previous collaborations. I can see how much Nexon tried to they tried to help us by doing this. Like, seriously, we literally needed a racing car that like an F1, a racing car, or maybe like a GT3, quote the McLaren GT3, which being cancelled. At least we got something from that, which is this. So in my opinion, this is quite a decent card in terms of stats and whatnot, and it's very fun to use. It's quite fast, it's quite challenging, especially when you're trying to get past, for example, Super Cotton and maybe Plasma, or maybe you want to challenge the on-par cards like, for example, Ranger Gold and Beetle Dasher. But this is a fairly decent card. If you have any questions, please do let me know down in the comment section, and if you do want to see more gameplay, you can check the description below for the time trial gameplays for this card, because I will and I did do some time trial gameplays on this card, like individually from every track, not every single track, maybe like I'll select some tracks to play with this card. If you want to watch it, you can check the links in the description below, and if you have any questions, do leave it down in the comments. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Once again, I'd like to say thank you guys for watching. Hope you like this video. Please do leave a thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in another video. See you soon. Bye bye.